And we're going. So, welcome to the 3 of like my 7 players who showed up for the first session.
Yeah, it's us.
All right. So
We're here to kick ass.
we are going to be basing everything in the Grim Hollow unofficial expansion that's very well thought out, and it's beautiful and I love it, and it's fucking terrifying and horrible all at the same time. It's great.
Right, fantastic.
We've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, potentially 7 or so players on a day when everyone's going to show the hell up. But today we got the 3, which is okay. Because I did plan for this. You know,
Quick going in. Apparently, I do get a poisonous kit for my class, which
Yes,
counts
you
as a
do.
tool.
I guess
Yes, it
that
is.
works then. I just want you to have at least one.
Okay, then I'm removing the alchemist supplies again. All right.
Yeah. So that works then. Your class gave you perfect.
I didn't notice until I went to my inventory to check out the alchemy tools.
So crit rules are just double the result. All right, we're not manipulating the dice at all. So if you crit, just do a normal damage roll, and then we double the result, which adds in all the modifiers and other weird shit to the dice before it doubles. So if you roll a 1, instead of getting the 1 doubled to a 2, and then you add in a 3, instead you're, getting the 1, the 3, the 4, and then doubling that instead. So
it's basically the end number doubled.
yeah, it's just normal damage output, and then you double it. So no matter what happens, you're not getting a literal 1 for your crit damage, as long as you have some kind of modifier.
Gotcha.
That's-
Because even if you roll a 1, it's not a 1. It's fucking bullshit.
Gotcha.
So there's a few changes I want to try to make. If everyone's like super adamantly against them, then I won't do them. Let me just hit a button here.
Which would be?
What are these changes?
So taking a long rest will prevent you from gaining a point of exhaustion, but taking a long rest outside of a safe space will not reduce the exhaustion.
Okay,
So if you're in the middle of the haunted forest with fucking the chance of something coming and slitting your throat in your sleep at any moment, you won't gain exhaustion, but you won't lose it either.
so to get rid of the exhaustion, we'd have to take a long rest in a safe space.
Yes, in a safe space. A town, fucking...
We need to clarify what a safe space is before we okay.
Yeah, so a safe space is something like in a populated area, right? A village, a town, a city. At some point, if someone ends up picking that interdimensional mansion thing, that pretty much throws the whole thing out the window, because you'll be in a fucking extra dimensional space. It's pretty safe in there.
Liamit's tiny hut is not a safe space.
I'm iffy on that one.
Okay, it'll be situation by situation. For that
It's
one.
a civilized area.
Okay, that works for me.
I'm not going straight for Grim Hollow's thing, because that mansion isn't a civilization, but I mean it's pretty fucking safe.
4 walls and a roof, not in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, some place where like you're not sleeping with fucking bugs and shit. I'll try to be on it about it. Yeah, you guys are good, or no, not really. Like I'll try to keep up on it. There's a lot of things to remember though.
That works for me.
And what I want to do is, on a failed death save, it's a point of exhaustion per failed death save.
Ooh. I don't know if that's
just gonna spiral into chaos. Just saying.
Is it though? Because
Yes.
how many failed death saves have we had in total in the last 2 campaigns?
Yes, but at the same time, you already mentioned that this campaign is more out to kill people.
That's true.
Whereas I feel like Presence was actually quite lenient with us so far
Yeah.
on that aspect.
We got shot at by a gun. I don't go with lenient.
He's been lenient with us. Shoots us with Gatling guns.
On more than one occasion.
That's why I'm running this by you guys. Like, if you think it's too much, then we won't do it.
I mean,
So what happens with exhaustion as it is written? It's like, oh, so your first point of exhaustion just nullifies you out of combat. Second point kind of nullifies you in combat. Then you just spiral it to death from there.
Yeah, it's true.
level 5, basically, you're dead. Get over it.
Yeah.
All right, so we cannot do that. You know, it's just I'm still keeping the other thing, but
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
the sleeping. But you know, so I'm running past you. You know, I was hoping there'd be more of us at some point, so that we could all go over it. But 3 of you are, you know, some of the ones I trust the most with it's kind of crap anyway. So, and then I had an alternate health thing, but the more I think about it, as much as I like it, it just feels like a lot of work. So I'm probably just not going to do that. But it was like, let's say you have 100 max health and you get dropped to 0. When you get brought all the way back, you only go to 90 until you finish, like, until you have a long rest in a safe place. Like that kind of deal.
We would
like-
lose 10% of our
So
health.
like 10% would be lost every time you hit 0 until you recoup in a safe space. But that's a lot of tracking. So I don't even know if I want to do it. But it's on the list,
Yeah.
so I'm going over it.
I wouldn't do it.
All right. Again, fine. Just running the list.
Mm-hmm.
So in Grim Hollow, there's things where it's like you must have proficiency in this exact skill and like these tools to even attempt to do a thing. I'm gonna say that if you don't have that proficiency, you can attempt it at disadvantage.
Okay.
But if you have it, you not only aren't at disadvantage, but then you have the proficiency bonus to it. So it just really highlights like we're fixing our shoes. Presence should really be the one doing it. But if Thal really wants to give it a go, you know, disadvantage.
I kind of like the idea, an example of, oh, roll Arcana. The wizard rolls like a 5, and then everyone else is like, oh, I'll roll 2. It's like, do so at disadvantage because you're not trained.
Exactly. But this goes also into like the monsters have salvage. Almost every creature in this book. I'm going to try to not use normal monsters as much as possible. I'm going to try to use the Grim Hollow monsters. And almost every single one of them has something to it. Like you need to be proficient with leatherworkers tools, and you get it tied and you turn it into like a cape of something. Or I think you can like make a ring of protection if you have jeweler's proficiency out of like a thing from this dead monster.
So you can use like body parts to just bring people back from the dead too.
Yeah, there's a
that's
lot
fine.
of so like, but you know you need the tool proficiencies to do those things. But if it's like roll a medicine check to find the thing that is worth salvaging, like if you're not proficient in medicine, disadvantage. If you are proficient, no disadvantage, and then your proficiency. So just make you that guy who should be doing it.
Works for me.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I guess we'll get into it. I think I've talked enough. I'm the guy who's been doing all the talking. So Presence is a trader. He's a merchant. So your character is
Trader, not traitor.
You're a traitor. All right, let's introduce our 3 characters. So we got Presence go.
Name's Sherry. I am a traveling shoe salesman, and I'm also a monk. Don't worry about how that coexists. I throw darts at things, and then I also throw spears at bigger things.
All right.
I throw darts at things, and then when they're bigger, I throw spears. That's
All
great.
right. Hades, what are you? Who are you? What are you? Who cares?
I am Gabriel. I am a local preacher for the church. I do a variety of things to town people, whether that be blessing water, helping crops grow, and occasionally ratting out the liars and the cheats in the town.
Nice. All right. Thal, what
so-
are you? What? Sorry. What?
I also am an angel.
I
Not
think
yet.
Asimar,
No.
I think we said.
Yeah,
Oh.
I work for an angel. That's the more
Oh,
appropriate.
Yeah.
image.
Okay, now Thal.
The name is Theron. I'm a physician, and I've been mostly interested in trying to get poisons from all around the world so that I can help people who get poisoned for whatever reason. If they get bitten by a snake or something like that, I help them out to alleviate the pain and to remove the poison. I go around. I'm wandering mostly between towns, making sure that my talent is of most use to people.
All right.
This is confusing as ever that you chose another T name.
Sorry.
That's just me saying it, that I'm probably gonna mess it up.
Should I change my name? I'm fine with changing it.
Good. We're gonna be talking in character like Val. What do you think?
I'm gonna change my name. Hold on.
It's okay. You don't have
That's
to worry
fine. The
about it.
confusion will be
It's
fun.
Now, it's
Huh?
not, who runs. It's the Ran.
Yes, it's the Ram.
Don't worry. I call them, I throw
no,
different
actually-
spears. I've named them.
I was almost about to change it to Karen, but that's
Oh,
a
God,
bad
no.
idea.
You like the spear name?
What you
It's
do
my
is you
Britney Spears.
you got to get like a magic spear that like banishes people or something, and call that Karen, right?
No, it's Britney Spears.
Brittany's. God.
It's fun, guys. I'll see you next week.
The Ran. Do you think I get some poisons on this? That way, baby, it's toxic.
I move to hit presence, not the character. Move to hit presence.
Step in the wind, and I spent a key to add dodge to that.
Here, I'll change my name to Ilivaren.
How do
That works.
I remove building 1 from the top right corner there?
Right click, and you can just toggle navigation. That'll just put it back into the scene list, and you don't have to see all the scenes up there.
Okay, cool.
If you want to remove it entirely, there's just delete.
Yeah, no. I want to keep it. I just didn't want people clicking
There.
around.
Name changed.
We can't see that. The only thing we see is testing grounds or world map.
It's because I just removed it.
No, we couldn't see it before.
You sure? Because it was there.
Unless you have it activated and with the permissions that we can still see it, we can't see it.
Well, I have no idea what I'm doing back here, so who knows? Anyway.
You have to right click and let people see a scene in order for them to go back to it. So you should be fine.
Okay. So this is the testing ground scene. We're probably gonna I'm gonna change it to something at some point, but all the modules are currently broken except for plutonium, and even that
Nice.
one's working funky. So at some point when the modules start working, we'll be back to the things we're more used to. But for the moment, you have to hit the attack button, and you have to hit the damage button. If you set up your dice so nice before, you may or may not need to do it again.
You could import them back in. That's what I do.
So was there an update to Foundry or something, or?
Yeah, presence
Yeah, I
will
updated Foundry, and a lot of modules weren't ready for it.
Oh wow, I see that.
I
Oh,
had
damn.
us updated to the final version of Foundry 9, and I was going to leave it there, and then it got updated, and 10 isn't supporting, the mods aren't ready for 10 yet.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it'll be fine.
So as time goes on, mods will update. As mods update, things will, go back to normal. But okay, so you all, through your various travelings, although I believe Gabriel would be more living here, you find yourselves in the classic D&D city of Waterdeep. Right? Waterdeep? Yeah.
Yep.
You find yourselves in the city of Waterdeep, and Sherry has encountered an issue alongside of some of the other merchants. A thief has just come out of fucking nowhere. Like 2 days ago, no one's even heard of him. And the 2 days he's been here, he has stolen tens of thousands of gold's worth of items from items and straight money from various merchants across the city. Everyone who pursues him loses track of him. He's just super slippery bastard. Going by an alias of Alabaster. So Presence, seeking out capable individuals who he's dealt with in his cobbling. Sorry,
Wasn't it Sherry?
Sherry, seeking out some people to maybe help him give a hand, track these things down, track this guy down. Right, seeks out a few acquaintances he's made along his cobbling journeys, which is where he approaches Gabriel on the street.
You see, as a traveling cobbler, I encounter many people. Oh, Sir Gabriel, it's so good to see you.
You as well, Sherry. What can I help you with?
Have you heard about that fucking Alabaster?
Yes, I have heard rumors that you and the others have gotten lots of money stolen from you, along with other things.
He stole my favorite pair of sneakers. They're my new things. They're made completely out of leather to help people hide. That's why they're called sneakers.
Okay.
How long have you been planning this?
Literally, as soon as I started that sentence, that's when the pun came up to my head.
Continue.
How can I be of assistance? Or
Oh, I thought to be kind of obvious. I thought you would just invite yourself and go, "Hey, Sherry, thank you for inviting me. I would love to help you track down your missing tools and stuff."
oh, I would love to come along, but do you have any leads? I've been sort of just here.
Sherry does in fact have a lead.
Yes, of course. What, you think me incompetent? I mean,
No,
touche, but kind of hurtful if you ask me.
I personally didn't have any leads, so I was just wondering if you did.
I think I have one.
Okay. And it is.
It's, well, their name is Alabaster, so obviously they must be wearing a white cloak. And I know someone who knows a person who's seen someone wear a white cloak before.
I look down at the very obvious white clothing that I'm wearing, and I look back up. Aha! Any other?
Yes, they go by a pseudonym. I think it's Gabriel or something like that. It's very weird.
I hate you so.
I'm just messing with you. Of course I have an actual lead. I just, forgot about it.
Do you have any others that you can think of that we might sway to join us in hunting down this thief?
Yes, there's a man who could definitely help us out by the name of Ilwarin.
Ooh.
In fact, he is the one who can point me in the direction. So, if you would like to, we could go fight him.
Yeah, let's do it now.
That's better. Thank you for inviting yourself. I don't like asking people to do things for me.
Yep.
We'll go head over to where Ilwarin is.
I don't know where this person is. You gotta lead, my man.
All right, how are we saying this? What?
Ilwarin?
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 Whatever.
All right, so
Whichever
Ilwarin,
works.
your old buddy Sherry and some dude you haven't seen before come tracking you down on the street.
Hello, Warren. It is so glad to see you.
It's good to see you as well, Sherry. How have you been?
Just dreadful.
Dreadful? Whatever happened?
Just don't you know the news? Haven't you heard the rumors? I mean, absolutely. Come on, man. It's everywhere.
I've been out of town. I'm sorry. I've been looking for poison in the forest out back.
That's dangerous. You shouldn't do that. You'll get yourself hurt. Anyway, do you want to help me find my pair of shoes?
Your pair of shoes?
Yes.
Sure,
yes.
I'll have a look with you.
There
Very
was a
loud.
man that you know of that you were going to lead me to. His name was Alabaster. It's like pseudonym of the thieves, whatever.
Oh,
You said
okay.
that he stole them, and you knew where he
Well-
was, or you had a lead.
I mean, I did see a strange man coming and going into specific buildings the last few days whenever I went out. So
You didn't even report that. That seems kind of. Anyway, go on.
busy. I have my own stuff. I'm sorry.
This is
All right.
great.
Let's go find this guy.
Yeah, I mean, he just kind of ruined my profession and, stole a whole bunch of money from me, but you have your own thing. It's okay. I understand.
I didn't think much
What?
of it. I just saw a strange man going into buildings. That's all I saw.
Yeah.
Presents of everything. Like, my life has been ruined.
My one pair
And
of
you're like,
shoes.
I was not aware of shoes being stolen. I am so sorry to hear that.
It's okay now that you say that. It makes it
I
a
would-
little bit more better, a little bit nicer. I just wish you did it before, and I'll never forgive you.
Do I roll investigation or perception to find the guy?
Well, what do you guys want to do? You want to go walk up on this dude in broad daylight? Do you want to try to sneak up on him at night? You wanna
Yes.
catch him in
Right
the
in
act?
broad daylight, middle of the street.
I'm down.
I
Sure.
am gonna go ask him why he does these, and doesn't he know that respectable shoe salesmen like me are hurt by this? And then I will politely ask him for my shoes back and all the money, and for him to turn himself in.
I mean, is that the party's plan?
This is
I mean,
what Sherry
it's what he's-
communicates to the party.
I'm looking at Cherry going, I don't know if that's a great idea if we don't have any evidence on him being the actual perpetrator. Don't you think it's a good idea to
turn it
first?
over, and he'll turn it over, and we'll have evidence. Just don't under.
I think it's better
to,
if we
to
first
clarify,
take a look at him, what he's doing, and maybe we can trace him a little bit or something.
to clarify, people know what he looks like. It's not that he hasn't been seen; it's that he keeps getting away.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
you know what he
Obviously.
looks like, Presence knows what he looks like.
And we know he's been stealing the stuff.
And the whole city's looking for him. You're just one of many groups trying to hunt this bastard down.
Exactly. And probably none of them have asked politely. You know how people are. They go up with the swords, and people think they're under attack, so they run away. See, if I just
in
go
that
up
case-
and politely ask him, everything will work out.
In that case, is he out and about, or should I roll investigation to find him?
He has only appeared at night.
Okay. It is currently daytime, right?
It is currently about noon. You were about to go get lunch before these two people rolled up on you.
I
Lunch?
look at Cherry. I look at Cherry and I go. Sorry, it's a bit. 2 seconds.
Lunch sounds great.
I'm hungry right now. How about we? Don't do that. I'm hungry right now. How about we have some lunch first?
No, that sounds great. Where are you taking us?
I found this great place in the forest where I found some mushrooms that are edible.
Mushroom stew again?
Oh God, it has urine
It's
all
good
over
for
it.
your health.
My health is exquisite. And I flex because I don't wear a shirt. I'm one of those, I got a dude bro's body. All tone, no muscle, just tone.
If you were a
You're gonna
warforged,
move
would that mean
inside.
you're a copper tone?
Sorry, what?
If he was a warforged, would that mean he'd be a copper tone?
And if I open my mouth, you'd hear a dial tone.
Okay, so you go
I'm
find a
food.
nice spot to have lunch, and you discuss your plan. What's your plan?
I already told him.
What's everyone
I
else's
still-
plan?
the opposite of that.
I think it's better if we actually find this guy rather than to just confront him about it, is to actually capture him and then hand him over to the local sheriff,
There's no sheriff. You mean the watch?
the watch.
We are in a giant ass city.
My bad.
One sheriff in the largest metropolitan area on the coast.
I mean, that kind of makes a little bit more sense, but I still think we ask please, and he will definitely. Everyone obeys the law, so.
Please
But
and
how
thank you as you
about
beat him up.
we do that after we capture him so he can't run away?
He asks politely first, and if he runs away, we beat him to a bloody pulp, and I get my fucking shoes back, and I
Why-
will destroy his name.
What
Oh,
about
no.
what if he's faster than you?
I give like one of those like really polite chuckles, like, oh, you killed me, Illawarren. You killed me.
I try not to.
Yeah, don't physically do it. It's bad for my health.
Oh, your health. I've got something for that, and I start rummaging around in my medicine
No.
pack.
I am perfectly fine. Thank you. I don't need any of that bullshit. I mean, garbage. I mean, trash. I mean,
Illawarren looks very offended. I
your
thought we were
shoes are a
friends.
little bit worn, aren't they? And I just completely tried to deflect it.
Is this what this is gonna be?
You've never played with Prez being an actual PC.
No, this is
Oh, yeah.
amazing. This is great. Oh.
With a downcast Illawarren, I look at Gabriel and I say, "I'm so sorry. I've been talking with Sherry this whole time. The name is Illawarren. What is yours?"
Gabriel, and I reach out my hand to shake it.
And I shake it.
Okay.
Great to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well. Are you a friend of Sherry's?
We've never met before.
Normally, I would say yes, but he has definitely hurt my pride right now, and I don't know if I want to keep it up.
He's a very outspoken person.
Ugh. That's
the-
a very friendly way to say that.
You're talking about me right in front of me. It's kind of rude. And the other issue is because I'm always right.
Don't you think that what you said was kind of rude towards me? Did you take my feelings into consideration?
No.
Exactly. So, don't say that.
Yee.
What do you think, Gabriel? I think it's better if we actually capture the guy and hand him over, rather than follow what Sherry thinks.
Yeah, I do believe that handing him over to the proper people would be the best option, but we'd have to find him first.
Yes, I am actually quite good in tracking. I will be able to find him if we take the day to take a look at it.
Okay. I'm in
I
no rush.
shall roll my investigation to
Yes.
find this guy. Do I roll it normally? Advantage, disadvantage?
Unless city is your favorite terrain, it's just going to be a normal roll.
Don't think I have a favorite terrain.
It's just a normal roll.
Is it 21?
So you go back to the area where you recall seeing a suspicious individual jumping nimbly bimbly from tree to tree, as it would be, and you find a building that isn't. It doesn't look like it's been used, but it doesn't look like it's been sitting for so long that it's suspicious it hasn't been used. If that makes sense. Like, it's not a rundown, ramshackle thing that a thief might hide in, but it's also empty.
Yeah.
Recently abandoned.
Recently abandoned. Not even necessarily recently abandoned, just potentially even just closed for a season. You know, like something that wouldn't be the top of the list of places you'd search, but it's
Oh,
in the
Spirit Halloween.
yeah. It's like it's
In
in the
golf
right
season.
area, and you just got an inkling about this one. Right? You got a very strong 21 type inkling about this.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What?
21 type Inkling?
You've rolled a 21.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That makes more sense.
Oh,
You were talking about Halloween. I was thinking like movies or something like that or whatever.
I had a teacher in college who had never heard of Halloween. She had moved here a few years ago from some country that I guess doesn't have the news. I don't know. It was weird.
We don't practice Halloween at all here.
Yeah, but you know what it is.
Well, yeah, because I have American friends.
Oh. Anyway, so you think you found it? What are you gonna do?
Is this the place?
I would like to roll stealth. I ask Sherry, I'm not certain. Let me have a look first.
I can
So I'd like to
still
roll
up to the door and
stealth and
knock.
have a look. No, let me first have a look at it.
So note that it's about 4 in the afternoon, and there's people all over the streets.
Okay, maybe we do a stakeout.
I could go for some steak.
Yeah, steak sounds good.
Sure, go treat us on some steak, Sherry. I'd love to have some. Thank you.
Wait, is 4 afternoon or evening? It's evening, isn't it?
Afternoon.
It's right in between.
It's afternoon.
Thank you. It's time.
The way I see it is every 6 hours it switches.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, yeah, it's 4.
Yeah, I'll go to a local inn and I will treat them to some supper,
Okay.
and then we'll stake it out, or we'll wait outside because he told me he wanted to wait, and I am confused by this. But you know what? I kind of give him a little trust. You know, maybe he knows what he's talking about.
You find a nice little tavern that's relatively nearby, and they got some decent steak. You know, it's not the greatest steak in the universe or anything, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Iluwarin definitely put some of his own spices on it.
7 herbs and poisons. I mean spices.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly.
All right, so you wait. You know, sun starts to set a bit. Things get dark. People start clearing out of the streets. Things got getting a little busy. You know, a little less busy. The lantern boys coming around, lighting the lanterns. They're sitting in the tavern, finishing off your meat sweats from your nice steaks. What are you gonna do?
Harry, how about I have a look at it first, see if I can find anything, and then once I see the guy, I'll call you over to make sure that it is the actual guy, rather than just maybe an innocent old woman. You don't know. Don't you think that would be really bad if you just go in and it's an innocent old woman?
Well, that's why I was gonna go up and ask if they were the criminal.
Right. Do you think any criminal would really say that they're a criminal?
Yes. I don't see why
You're
you would
wrong.
lie.
That pride, yeah.
Unfortunately, people do lie, especially thieves.
Liars lie. Politicians lie. not thieves. Did you ever heard there's a quote that says there's honor amongst thieves or something like that?
Amongst thieves, not with other people.
Ah, tomato potato.
Trying really hard not to laugh.
Listen, how about this? I'll follow you in.
You think you can do it without being seen?
I mean, I'll follow you in.
Yeah, suppose I should go too at this point as we're all walking into the.
I would
Well-
like to stealth.
Yeah, I figured we all like stealth.
I'll do what he does.
I'm gonna stealth. Normal roll.
Jesus,
I roll
that
an 8.
vision you have, Thal.
What?
Ha
You're-
ha 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 ha.
I have completely black screen.
You have black screen.
Yep, same
Okay.
here.
You don't own tokens on the field, I think.
Oh.
Those tokens that you have, are they set from our character sheet?
I pulled them off of your thing.
Is this perfect vision bullshit again?
Maybe. Mod's broken anyway. Let me just. What is it? Perfect vision?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, but it might be DM.
How's
Yep. Now I see.
that? All right.
Ooh, it's reloading for me.
Yep.
Like on its own.
Yep.
All right. Well, fuck perfect vision anyway. All right, let's go. See ya, Thal. How much vision do you have again?
I have dark vision apparently.
Yes, you do. I think it's-
You have 90 feet of dark.
I have
vision.
90 feet.
Oh, that's
right,
right.
I have
'cause-
60 from being a dreamer, and then I took the
Nocturnal
feet.
feet.
Yep.
Well, 60 from being a very well versed person,
So
ranger.
the streets are very dark outside.
Yes, the lantern boy is moving around, but you know, there's a lot of lanterns.
I will. I don't have dark vision, so I'm going to cast Ghost Light before I go invisible, so I can see.
Okay, now what do I do?
I already have the vision around me for my character, so I figured I'd just do this just to make it seem more.
Wait, but
Realistic.
can I like make you a torch or something? Or
Well, I'm not technically. I think you can somehow.
Yeah, right click.
yep.
You can too. You right click, you hit the little cog wheel, and then you go to light, and then you go light radius and all that
Okay, what's the radius of it?
Uh,
In the chat.
Is it
stuff.
20?
40 feet dim.
20
It says
feet.
bright. 20. So put 40 dim, 20 bright.
There we go. I think I did it.
Yeah, if you do 40 dim and then 20 bright, we'll have 2 levels of it. Though,
Whoa, what was that?
Well,
if you added animation or color, that's where it goes like that. You could turn down the color intensity to be a little bit better.
How's that?
The save's good. Alright. Ella Warren, where are we going?
We're going to that building, and I point at the building that we're going towards.
It's very dark.
Well, I thought you can see the ghost light now, right?
Yeah, I can. I'm
Okay.
still telling you, it's very dark. Thank you, Gabriel, for it being lighter. And I adjust my glasses.
Oh no, you're nearsighted.
I don't answer that.
All right. What are you doing? Standing in the street.
This character, this picture of yours is
The-
so stupid.
The light boy's slowly getting closer.
oh, I can tell.
Uh,
So I have a 25. So
I have a nice
Fixed.
8.
yeah. Where are we going?
Into that building, he
Um,
said.
Wait, so which building is it? Is it this one?
Yes.
Okay, I
it
guess
is-
it's that one.
It is right here.
Okay. So we're gonna walk over there.
Hold on, I don't think black is the right color here. Let me change something a little more noticeable.
Let's see if there's any way around it. I'm gonna quickly have a look. There's no
That's
way around it.
Not nearly.
Oh, why don't I just try the door?
That's a little better. You go up to the door and it is locked, but it also looks like it's been lock picked to holy hell.
I could click it open. Was I not supposed to?
Yeah, I don't know how to do this shit, so there's just a door there.
Right click it. Just hover over and right click.
Oh, now it's locked?
Yeah, so now when I click on it,
Okay, good to know.
I'm gonna be like 2 minutes away. Cat just went to the toilet and it does not smell nice, so gotta quickly.
Silly kitty. And then you should be able to see through the windows, but they are solid glass pane windows.
right, so Illawarren, what's your, how do we get in?
By scooping the poop.
Yeah, he's gotta go do that.
I mean, the doors are open, so like, walk
They
through
weren't.
it.
No, they're locked. They're locked picked to hell, though. I think that's how he gets in.
Well, one
I
of them
point
is.
to it.
The other one's okay. No need for him to fuck up 2 doorknobs.
So, can I try to trip the lock using one of the darts?
Trip it?
As like a makeshift, like lockpick.
I'll say trip it or pick it.
You know, like slide the dart through the little crack and try to like knock up whatever bars on the other
Yeah,
side.
just
Because
you
I don't
said-
think they have.
You said trip the lock. I was like, how you
Yeah.
gonna trip it?
So you've never tripped locks before? Like doors close
I mean,
one way.
When I
you
put my
can
foot
trip-
out, the door usually stays there. So
Yeah. Well, maybe your door has to be ajar. You can trip jars.
pick a door and see what happens.
How do you want me to roll? A sleight of hand?
Well, we're gonna pick the door that's been picked to shit, or the door that's a little bit better.
Or just pick the shit.
All right, yeah, then we'll go with sleight of hand on there.
Disadvantage?
No, we'll just go straight sleight of hand on that one. I don't think it fucking matters, but you jam the dart in, trying to like, be all clever and gentle with it, and then you just like shove it in, and the damn doorknob falls off.
That's how you pick a lock. And I like snap my fingers at Gabriel and give him a wink.
Now the question is, do you catch the doorknob?
I would like to try.
Okay, you do. It's not hard.
Okay. I kind of want to wait for Thal, but I do want to open the door and start snooping.
Well, it is now unlocked, but it would be polite to wait for Thal to get back.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
So if we know each other, we know a little bit about each other, right?
So Hades and Thal don't know each other at all. You know them just because, like, you've sold them shoes and have
Acquaintance.
talked.
Oh yeah, I talked to him while I sold him shoes.
Yeah.
I buy lots of
They're
shoes
just-
to give them.
So I lean over to Gabriel in this very tense situation. I go, so, how is that pair treating you? Is the tread good? The sole kind of comfortable still?
Oh, they're really nice for standing during long periods when I do sermons and such. So, and they also don't absorb a lot of water, so they're really nice.
I knew you would like the polyester blend.
You still have no idea what that means.
Don't worry about it. I will have to show you my incredible pair once I get it back from these lying, cheating bastards. I'll cut their dicks off, but I'll get it back, and then you can try it on. It'll be great.
These shoes you call sneakers?
If you invest enough time, money, and just effort, I may let you make some actual sneaking sneakers.
Yeah, boots of elven kind, except I call them sneakers.
Hey.
Rogues wear leather armor. Do you know why?
I need a drink.
Do you know why?
This is gonna
Because
be
it's
long.
made out of hide.
Actually, leather's not made out of hide.
Oh my god. It's
That's
a
fine.
joke.
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
Open the door.
Okay, so while you were thinking very intently on your strategy, Sherry poked the doorknob with a dart and broke it, and now the door is unlocked.
Oh.
He was
And the
trying to
door's
be
locked?
ginger, but he just obliterated it.
No,
Wait,
the
is it
door's-
locked or unlocked?
It is unlocked.
Unlocked.
I
Okay.
I also snapped my finger and I pointed to you guys and go, "That's how you pick a lock."
So the door's open.
Carefully,
Oh, the
I
door's
carefully
unlocked.
set the handle. I said, "Yeah, I opened it," and then I set it back down very gingerly. And
Yeah.
moving quietly and stealthily through the hallways. As they have a
Yeah.
6th gate or something.
So as you
Yeah.
walk in, you see what's clearly a receptionist desk. This is some sort of firm, you're not quite sure what, but and there's a slight layer of dust. It hasn't been too long since it hasn't been cleaned, but you're there. There's signs of some movement, but not active movement. Some sign of like dust being disturbed in various places.
I'm gonna do an investigation to see about that.
wait, can I use my cobbler's tools to look at the footprints that have been left on this is carpet? Can I try to discern the make and model of the shoes if I recognize them?
Sure. Let's go with an investigation.
Using my shoes, so I actually get proficiency with it.
Yes.
Awesome. I'm already proficient with this. Yes. He is wearing shoes.
I can't see your rolls, by the way.
No, you're
I'm set to private GM for some reason. Oops. There we are.
presence is rolling, and I'm like, sure.
Yeah, great. Looks good.
Anyway, so I rolled a 4. This will just be so you guys can see. Yes, I didn't roll
Yes.
any higher, so there you go.
So, as far as you can tell, Sherry, yes, someone has walked around.
In which direction did you learn that? Or
Nope.
In this general area, especially by that door. Oh,
which
hold on.
when it's open?
Okay, as far as Ilwarin, you don't really have a direction, but there's definitely been someone here in the last 24 hours.
All right. Do we want to split up, or do we
Yes.
look around together?
Yes,
You
split
can go
the
down the
party.
center, I'll go through the side, and Gabriel gets the other side. That way we could cover 3 times as much ground.
This is such a bad idea.
I mean, I don't know why you guys are listening to me. No shoes in here.
It's a lot of... next, before I open doors, I'd like to put my ear to them to see if I can hear anything moving inside.
Well, let's go with rolling stealth to begin with.
I rolled a 20.
Yes.
When we enter the building, or once we already did?
Oh,
Um,
do you want a new stealth?
After Sherry opened the door and almost
Ah,
dropped the
sure.
doorknob. Okay, Sherry's pretty stealthy.
Holy shit, we all are.
You're all pretty damn stealthy. That's some good numbers there.
We're all playing dex-based characters.
Not even text based. My text is 14.
Mine is
My
16.
15.
It's one of my higher stats.
Oh.
My highest is wisdom, and then it goes dex, con, and then charisma.
For some reason, intelligence is my high.
Can I peruse this room
Yeah,
and
go
just
for it.
kind of see if there's anything? Good. Especially using my cobbler's tools to see if there's
Hades
anything
can
shoe related.
roll to see if he wants to hear things.
Yeah. What would you like me to roll?
Perception, trying to hear things.
All right.
And what are you looking for, Sherry?
Anything shoe or criminal related.
Shoe or criminal related?
Yes.
In this room you opened?
Yes.
Are you gonna go into the room, or are you just gonna stand there?
I did. Sorry. I was in it. I was walking around.
You see under the desk there's a pair of work slippers, I guess, but they're covered in dust just like everything else.
The man is a dust apparition. I'm not the greatest mind.
Apparently.
Would you like me to roll perception for every door I go to
So
next?
Sherry, who has walked off all by himself, just nonchalantly going through every door, opens a door, and he sees a man in a room who looks very surprised to see him. As this man has this black sphere. It's about the size of like one of those small pumpkins that you paint instead of carve, right? Just this pitch black like void of a space of a sphere, and he is actively trying to move it into what appears to be a portable hole.
Oh shit! I don't know where he is.
I look at him and I go, "Oh, hello. Name's Sherry. Nice to be of acquaintance. What's your name?"
And he's just like, he just looks at you, and he's a little confused because it's like, the fuck? And then
I look at his sneakers. Are they one of my stolen bears?
they are indeed your stolen good shoes.
Oh, sure. You've come into possession of one of my lost pair of merchandise. I would politely ask you to step out of them.
He thrusts his arm downward. The black sphere of voidness goes into the hole in the ground, and you, all of you, hear an audible, air-tearing shriek as everything goes completely black.
So can I go towards the source, or?
No, this
No.
is all happening immediately. Although I did not prepare how to make a screen entirely black.
I'm looking
On
at
perfect vision.
Turn on perfect vision. Hold on, let me turn on perfect vision real quick.
I'll make it black.
Uh,
That's gonna reload the entire thing again.
Yes. That's stupid. Just turn on a broken
What?
module.
It's black. Oh no. We're gonna have to do this again.
Are you in the game? Because it kicked me out.
Yeah, I'm in the
It's
game.
reloading.
Also, I can still see, so I don't know how this works. Anyway, so everything's darkness. I can roll with that.
Everything goes, yes, perfectly black. You find yourselves completely weightless, just sort of floating in your space. And as you look around, you see each other, you see Alabaster, and you see many other figures sort of around you in the darkness.
Well,
I throw a dart at him.
Hold on, why? I'm clicking a thing and I'm not going to it. Hold on, let me.
You have to put
You.
it. No, you have to click it up on the top. You have to make it toggleable. So toggle navigation or activate scene.
Yeah, no. I got it. I got
Okay.
it. I got it. Why did
but
it
I want to
roll?
throw a dart at him.
No roll. I fuck you. Stop rolling.
We don't see those rolls, and it's one of those modules where if they have NPC hit dice, it rolls their hit dice.
Yeah, these guys are broken. Oh yeah, what do we? Can we try to fix the villagers, real quick? Put a pause on the game there, because I can't get them to have the randomized.
All right. Open the villager. Open prototype token.
Right, prototype token, appearance.
Prototype token appearance. I just have to look. See where it says mysteryman.svg. So go to your folder of villagers.
Yep.
Click on anyone in there.
Yep.
Just watching it on their stream so I can do this properly. Hit save and delete that last PNG file. So all the way, it should just say villager slash and then put a star or an asterisk.
That.
Waiting for it to update. Yes, now hit update token.
Error.
Mod's broken.
Yeah. So. Fun fact. Fun stuff. And the villagers are all fucking broken, which is great. Anyway, so
It's fine. We'll see a bunch of random fucking tokens.
So you're all floating in this void of a space. Just blackness and just all of these other random figures. And as you're floating, and you see a dot, like a white dot, and then another dot, and another dot, and another, as an entirely brand new to any of you night sky fills above you. And then you feel weight, and you land in the middle of an open field as I disable the module. Again.
It still works. I can see fine.
I'm going to disable the module anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to fuck up later.
Where the fuck are we now?
It is nighttime. I would make it nighttime, but the darkness isn't working. God, I hate that it rolled every one of these villagers. Just delete that off the fucking thing.
You're the only one who could see those, by the way.
Yeah, but it's in my way.
Gotcha. I want to, while falling, throw a dart at him.
Well, first, roll me a... roll me a dex to see if you can even orient yourself in weightlessness, and then roll an attack if you succeed. Yeah, you just huck the dart in a random fucking direction. The weightlessness is not serving you well, and then when gravity finally comes to, you just completely eat it. You just bust your ass prone.
Face first.
You know, conservation of momentum and all that.
You know, I asked you politely to get the fuck out of my shoes.
Where the fuck are we?
You are in the open of a middle field. You're in the middle of an open field with waist high to a normal human grass, thick forest all around it. It is nighttime. There is a sort of light dampness smell in the air, like maybe it rained like a day ago and it's been cloud cover since. Except there's no cloud cover. There's that starry night sky, like that kind of dampness, like not damp, but like wet forest damp. And you are surrounded by, I'm not going to put that many out because it would be ludicrous, but you are surrounded by 30-ish common folk who all look very, very confused. Entire families, as well as just some randos. They're all randos, but, entire families, some single, people just surrounded by a good 30 plus, just random, very confused common folk and Alabaster in this strange new location.
Yeah, I'm gonna go kill him. He has my shoes on.
You're not even gonna ask what he did?
Everyone come together, gather up.
I asked him to step out of my shoes. I don't really care where we are. Magic exists.
Okay, I guess we're rolling initiatives. How do I turn it on? Hold on.
Go to
combat.
the active encounter and hit the plus sign.
Okay, there we go.
Ooh. Oh.
Where's the initiative button on an NPC? Hold on.
Click on the token, and there's a little utility thing that pops up, and you can go over to utility and hit roll initiative.
Oh, right. That mod. At least that mod's working. Thank God for that. I fixed this shit. His name should just be Alabaster, and instead it's fucking into something a fucking Master Thief.
One.
I fixed this. I yesterday, after the mods broke, I fixed this.
When you do someone's token, you hit prototype token, and you updated it.
I tested it. It was fucking fixed.
Apparently, it didn't like you fixing it. So that's the only thing I can think of. But we get it. His name is Alabaster.
And his vision is fucked. I fixed this shit. Killing me, Smalls.
Well, he goes last, so...
Sherry, you're prone in front of him and angry and It's your turn.
I stand up,
Okay.
and he's a little bit a distance away from me. It's not like right next to me, right?
No, he's a good 10 feet away.
Awesome. I pull out my first dart.
There he is.
I huck my first dart at him.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit.
No.
At that point, you also see there's 2 more darts in my hand already, and I'm gonna huck both of them at him as well. There's a 21 hit at least.
21 will hit.
Cool.
Roll all your to hits, and then we'll take
Awesome.
damages.
And then I'll roll the last dart, which
so two will hit. So roll 2 damages.
Awesome.
So he
10 damage.
takes 10 damage. Anything else?
Right now, I think that's. I'm gonna back up a little bit because I'll point him out to everybody. Be like, he's over there. Get Alabaster. He's wearing the shoes that were stolen from me.
Oh, right. And there is a... Let me draw it. No. How do I... Free draw? Free draw? Free draw. There is a massive pile of gold, art, shoes, just loot. Just right there. You can see that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like things that look and sound and smell like the shit that might have been stolen.
Oh, so that's pretty incriminating.
Yeah, a
I
little
point
bit.
to the pile.
A little bit.
And then I look at the other two, like, what's taking them so long? And then that's my end of my turn.
Oh, right. So another thing that I do, and it's probably not going to come up with the group, and it's kind of a result of not Thal, but Rob from our games back home. If you take too long, I'm skipping you. Just,
Okay.
I'm calling it flinch mechanic. It means your character flinched. Now that, it's real life stuff happens, whatever, but like if you're just fucking sitting there playing Pokemon Go on your phone and not paying attention, I'm skipping your ass and you're not getting your turn
Yeah, makes
back.
sense. So it is my turn now, yes?
It is, yes. It is
Just making sure.
Ilmarin's turn. Yes.
Okay. So I think I'm just going to shoot him.
All right.
Since he does have all the incriminating stuff on him. So I'm going to shoot. Oh. I don't think an 8 hits.
No.
And I think I can only shoot once.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, because it all depends on me hitting.
Okay. Gabriel.
I cast Hold Person on him.
And
then
14 save? Do. Saving throw. Yeah, he fails. He failed bad.
And then I'm going to have I'm going to try to get all of the other people together up near us instead of being spread out in this open field.
Roll persuasion?
Skills. Persuasion. Roll. 16.
16. The multitude of very confused people don't know what's going on, but some of them do recognize you. You are that one pastor who,
And I'm sitting here in priest vestments still.
You're not, like famous or anything, but the ones who know you like you. So yeah, they're all gonna they don't know what the fuck's going on, but they're all gonna just in their own time and way, just start making their asses over. away from the bad guy.
You're box selecting everybody.
Apparently, I should have chosen favorite terrain and favorite enemy. I did
Yes,
not
you
see that when the passive abilities were added.
Okay,
It did not prompt me to do so, is what I mean. So
gotcha. Oh, you can pick those.
yeah, I can do it
It is
later.
Alabaster's turn, and he's gonna. He's very upset. He's like, why didn't it work this time? It always works. And
he's gonna make.
He runs up over here, and he's gonna go a stab to the dude who's fucking hitting darts at him.
He's paralyzed.
Oh, that's right. He's right. What am I talking about? He doesn't do shit. He stands there. He makes a save again, or yeah.
At the end of each of his turns. Yep, he can make another wisdom
Yeah,
save.
so he doesn't do shit. He's just kind of stuck. He rolls. He doesn't do shit. He's still just kind of stuck. Sherry's turn.
I look at Gabriel and I go, "Thank you for this." And then I pull out Le Punches.
The punches pilot.
Yeah, so I get advantage, and then I also can crit if I hit him.
Cool.
So my first hit,
Wait, why?
because paralyzed, any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
Right. Yeah, 18 hits.
All right.
Let's roll your other attacks there.
Yep, but
Advantage as well.
flurry of Le Punch.
You do have advantage as well because he's paralyzed.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so first advantage of Le Punch.
Is a crit?
That's fine. Second advantage
Is
of Le
another
Punch.
crit.
Holy shit!
So roll your bullshit fucking damage.
Once, twice. That's
20,
20 damage in total.
So we got
26.
26 damage in total.
so we've got 12. So yeah, 26.
Yeah, 26.
Yep.
If everything is doubled, then it's 26.
Wait, did that work? What the fuck happened? I murdered him. I don't know. His
Good.
health was wrong here. Okay, he had that.
He had whatever he had minus 10.
We had
and then add on a...
So he had that. You're the only one who hit him, and then he lost 10.
Mm-hmm.
So he has that, and then you just hit him for 26.
Yes.
There we go. Okay. He's hurt. He's hurt bad. Val, he's hurt.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna envenomed attack my ammunition.
Okay.
Dude's almost dead.
He's definitely hurt.
Wait, he's stunned right now as well, right?
Yes.
How about we
Yes.
just tie him down? Never mind my envenomed attack. I walk up,
He's paralyzed.
take out my robe, my hempen robe, and
So you spend your action starting the process of tying up the paralyzed guy.
correct.
Okay. Anything else?
I mean, I'm still gonna do my envenomed attack. It's still bonus action, so that's it.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah. So Gabriel.
So I moved up. I started my attack, and before I did that, I quickly put poison on my arrows just in case.
I'd like to make sure all of the civilians are okay. And as soon as I look over and see he's bound, I'll drop concentration on hold person.
Okay.
He's being tied up.
He's in the
so
process
he's not
of
bound
starting
yet.
to get tied up.
Alright, then I'll keep hold person up, and I'll just make sure everyone's okay over here.
All right. So
I think two of them can do something, hopefully.
they are scared and confused and don't know what the fuck's going on because they're confused and scared and a little wet because some of them ate it on the way down. And it's his turn. And all he can do is end his turn by trying to get away. And he does break concentration of the spell, but that's the end of his turn. So, Sherry, Ilwarin's trying to tie his ass up, but it looks like he's starting to get a hold of himself again.
I will try, do I just punch him?
I mean, you can punch him or you can finish tying him up.
Can I help him tie up even faster? I don't have any rope, do I? Hold on, what do I have?
Well,
I have
Already
all.
having rope around
He
him,
has
so
the
you
rope
can just
around
help
him.
me with my rope.
Like, he's wrapped it
I'll-
around him, but the knots aren't there yet.
Yeah, I'll start knotting it up, at least trying to get, like, his, feet or, like, waist, or just some part of the rope, and always keeping a hand on the rope to, like, if he tries to run away,
Gotcha.
grapple.
So you use your action, and with the action, he's now more tied up and is in a state of grapple.
Awesome.
Is that your turn?
Yes, I will just continue to help him.
Okay.
I'll also invoke a key point. I'll look at him and taunt him a little bit, and then I will also get myself some patient defense.
All right, Ilwarin, he's more tied up now, but not quite there. Dal?
Yep, I'm gonna tie him up more.
Okay, he is now fully restrained. And combat's pretty much over.
Yes, sir.
I take his shoes off.
Okay, you take off your. It's a very nice pair of shoes. It's very practical,
Awesome.
nice pair of shoes. It's not like super, rich man fancy, but they're like these are some solid shoes. Like this is
Yep, I am adding.
my goddamn shoes back to my inventory.
Yeah. I am literally adding shoes to my inventory right now. Just not gonna lie. This is peak performance.
Lucy is pleased with what's going on right now.
I mean, I just rolled fucking 3 crit. I rolled 2 crits in a row without any help, and then I finished it off. So I'm astounded at it. All right, perfect.
I'd like to look at the large pile of.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna also look at the large pile of stuff.
It is
I
an assortment of varying types of loot and money. There are more of Presence's shoes in there. There's artwork. There's some weapons, but nothing fancy. Like it's just basic bitch shit.
Mm-hmm.
All in all, you're looking at a good 30,000's worth of gold in both money and in stuff, just in a pile. It's not literally that big. It's kind of like spread out. It looks like the portable hole exploded because both the portable hole and the weird strange sphere that the two of you know nothing about are not there.
Yeah. So
him, and I continuously disarm him. I take off all of his blades and other things, just anything that's pokey, until he's just basically in clothes and probably his armor.
All right, you do that, and he's obviously very not pleased, and he's also very confused. He's like, "Why didn't it work? It always works. What happened?"
That is what you get. See, you all must understand, crime never pays.
anybody have any idea of where we are?
Anyway, we must just be outside of Waterdeep, I think. So we'll just have to alert the guards and get this pile of money back to the people who lost it. I myself lost about 29,000. Just taking a rough guess.
Roughly just looking around. Next,
What?
do I see any sources of light in the distance, or is it just?
Well, roll perceptions, I guess, for anyone who wants to try to discern where the fuck they are. Or if you're trained in something, maybe Thal can roll nature if he wants to see if he knows the woods, or just pick something.
Yeah, I can roll nature. I can definitely have a look at the area, see if it's something that I recognize.
All right.
I'm gonna take my darts off his body.
Yes, retrieving your ammo. Always good. 17 is good. 16 is good. So the first thing that both of you notice is that this is not your night sky. You have never
Hey.
seen this night sky. Ilwarin in particular spends a lot of time under the stars. Those are not your constellations. That is not your nebula. Like this is not your night sky.
By the way, my first level favorite terrain will be forest,
Okay.
since that makes sense with what I said earlier with searching the forest for poison and stuff like that.
Makes sense. Very logical. And while most of the foliage looks like, foliage, it looks kind of standard. You kind of identify what you think that bush is. There's definitely plants and tree types you haven't seen before. And as far as Gabriel, you don't see any sort of trail. This field is definitely untouched by people, at least not regularly used by people.
Is this a forest area, by the way?
This is an open field in a forested area, so yes, this would count as a forested area.
Okay.
But you do kind of get like a scent on the wind that you're not sure what it is, but it seems like a non-natural scent. So maybe something that has to do with people. This is Gabriel who's getting that. So perhaps moving upwind could get you closer to civilization. But it's definitely not within visual range, so it's not like you can just stroll on over and say hi and come back in like 2 minutes.
Apparently, since it is a forested area, our party cannot get lost, except for by magical means.
Cool.
So
We know where we are. We just don't know where we're going.
You don't necessarily know where you are either.
yes,
That's what I mean. It's not. He knows.
Yeah,
like we can't get lost. We can always come back here.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
but
this is what a natural explorer does.
Right.
So, I sit down next to Alabaster.
Okay.
So, what are you doing? So you teleported us to this weird area.
I don't think you quite comprehend what happens when you shove a sphere of annihilation into a portable hole.
Clearly we got teleported somewhere. So if you would kindly point us to the direction of Waterdeep, we can get you arrested and charged for your crimes of stealing my shoes.
There is no Waterdeep. The reason I never get caught is because I only spend 2 or 3 days in any one dimension at any time.
What do you mean we're not in Waterdeep?
Obviously, we're sitting in a field.
Or there is no Waterdeep, rather.
Whatever plane of existence you think you live in, you're not there anymore. And I've never been to this one, so I don't know where we are either.
Oh.
How do
Okay.
you move between dimensions then? Just bring us back.
The portable
Yeah.
hole is gone. I don't know. You take the sphere of annihilation and you shove it in the portable hole. It rips a hole in the fabric of space and time, and you go somewhere else. But I've been doing this for like 10 years, and I've never had the hole explode and the sphere go bye-bye. We are stuck, and I don't know where we are.
Sounds like we got a grim situation on our hands.
Yeah.
No,
You've been
okay.
waiting for that one, huh?
No, I have not. These puns, I don't have them like written down. Like, hey, I can't wait to say this. They just come off the top of my head, man.
As the
I'm a
heat
free
of
flowing.
as the
kind of
heat of
punster.
everything sort of dies down and you start to notice shit, Ilwarin, your hands don't look like they used to.
Wait. What's going on?
And Gabriel, as you kind of look at him, his face doesn't look like it used to.
What the?
What?
You look different.
And when you look back at
do?
Gabriel in response to him saying that, he looks the same but different.
There's something off about you as well.
Since we were level 3 in Sword Coast, I'd like to use the bonus action that I used to have as an Asimar to invoke whatever. Let's go with Protector, because that makes sense. It's not gonna happen.
It does not happen, no.
Ah, this isn't good.
I look down at my own self, which has changed from my ruggedly good orc self to my also ruggedly good ogreish self, but I scream.
Yeah, he is a slightly different shade of green and has slightly less hair, but is basically the same guy.
I scream.
Ah,
Like loudly.
Like when I talk
really
slightly
loudly.
different shade of green, we're talking like the next shade. Like
so there is something you said downwind of us if we wanna go there.
you're getting a smell on the wind, which would mean you would want to go up the wind if you want to follow the smell. But there's
Upwind.
also a whole lot of confused villagers who have overheard this conversation and want to know what the fuck is going on.
I scream, we're all going to die.
I Sherry on the back of the head.
I walk
dodge.
over to Sherry and I try to slap him.
I dodge.
I still roll.
Is anyone going to
Are you-
yell anything in counter, or are you going to let the panic start to settle in?
I will yell, everybody calm down, it's gonna be okay.
Persuasion check.
I'm so glad I chose proficiency.
Well, I mean, if a preacher isn't persuasive, he's not doing his job.
Hey, nice.
16.
Another
Okay,
And
so
I make my performance of freaking out
Yeah, so you
even
make
that
your
much more convincing.
your performance of freaking the fuck out.
Yes. Do you want me to roll it?
Yes,
I have.
do your
I'm a trained performer, so.
Oh, the 16.
So some of the villagers start freaking out, and some of the villagers are like, no, stop freaking. You know, like they're kind of like a half split. It's just a little sort of a loud conversation starting to happen as some are panicking and others are trying to get the others to stop panicking.
I look at Sherry and I go, Sherry, you've got this. You can do better than this.
I immediately stop screaming. I stand up and I brush the grass and dirt off my pants, and I go, of course, I'm not panicked. Who said I was panicked? I'm not panicked.
All right, so with Sherry's performance ending, it takes a little bit, but the villagers start to calm down again.
It is only a show. I was just, as the kids say, goofing on you.
This is not the time to goof. Where the fuck are we?
Just like Illawarren said, he's just lying. Of course, we're not in a different plane. That's just preposterous. He is lying, right?
I don't know. Is he?
I'm looking at Illawarren.
Did anyone want to incite him, or are you just gonna?
Sure. I'll give it a little insight. Yeah, we'll roll. 12. Oh Jesus.
Sherry, as far as you're concerned, you have no fucking idea. But Gabriel, no, this dude is legit panicking. He doesn't know how this happened.
Alright, we should pick up all shit and head in, as I point in the direction I think we should be going towards this smell that's not normal, that way.
Okay, so you take a hot minute
Right back.
to start the. I fixed this too. What the fuck? I hate you.
Yes, I've done this too. When you edit a token, make sure you're editing it off the actor list and not just double clicking the token in scene and editing it there.
Well, that's the thing. When I did initially edit it, I did that. Like everything I did 2 days ago is gone.
So I saw what you did. So double click that and then go prototype token there. And then you have to edit that.
Okay. There we go.
Now it should drag off just fine.
All right, so
There you
everybody
go.
takes a hot minute. I mean, it's a lot of shit, so I mean, you kind of need to get the villagers' help. But what the fuck else are they gonna do right now? And you gather up the various loot and just sort of, you know, pockets and backpacks and tigers and lions and bears, you know.
I carry 360 pounds of stuff.
Well, there's like bigger stuff, right? Like it doesn't matter how heavy it is. You're not carrying like 5 full fucking portraits, right? Like you gotta spread it out amongst the people a little.
Yeah.
Was everyone here, or was someone stepping off for a second?
No, I'm back. I
was
was on for a second, but I'm already back again.
Okay. So as you're doing that, and you're getting about ready to hear out, getting ready to move out.
Head out.
Who's got the highest passive perception here?
15.
16.
Perception 14.
That's me.
Okay, so actually 14 is good enough. So you all start to hear a rustling in the bushes. Possibly some wild creature attracted by the sounds of what was going on.
I immediately trained my bow with an arrow notched on it.
Time to go.
We won't get close together. There's a thing approaching.
A thing?
I don't know. There might be more. Just
A
follow my lead.
thing?
I can't see. It's...
Let's run.
Yeah, I'm going. I can't see anything, but we're going. I said we need to move.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
I pick
12,
up
13,
Alabaster.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 mobs.
These are the babies. I didn't get enough time to put in mommy and daddy.
No, are they coming from all directions, Mr. I have infinite vision, or are they not?
From the top and from the right. And a little bit from the bottom right.
And which way are we supposed to be going next?
Bottom left. That's where they are not.
Whatever direction they are. Yeah, so the wind is coming from a...
I'm gonna go with this being north.
The wind is coming from a this way direction.
Yeah, so we're going in that direction.
I can't see it, but it's this way, yeah.
Bottom left, here.
I pick up Alabaster and I throw him over my shoulder and be like, right, well, at least you're coming with us. Everyone else, best of luck. And I will dash.
Start hearing growling and heads peeking out of bushes.
Time to go,
We're
folks.
going.
And you initiate a cheeky little running sequence.
Tactical retreat.
Run, boy, run.
Tactical relocation. So, someone rolling nature or survival to blaze a path, and someone rolling persuasion or performance or something charisma based to lead the villagers very rapidly down said path.
I did nature. I rolled a 22.
Roll, performance and like, I don't know. You know what? You are, I yelled back, so long as you're not the slowest, you'll make it.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. There's women and children.
Chop, chop. Better be fast.
I'm sort of gonna run like the middle of the group.
I have to run up the front. I'm the one who rolled nature, so I can't take the rear. I'd look at Sherry and go, you take the rear. Make sure the people are safe.
Sherry's booking it.
I know, but I can still try to persuade him.
You can go ahead for the persuasion.
Oh, God. I don't know what you
Uh,
roll against that. Insight or something?
Hold on, what the fuck?
I feel like you're not very persuasive. Also,
Okay.
not gonna lie, I secretly believe I'm above everyone else, so, you know.
No,
That
you're
makes
not.
total sense with your character so far.
I run faster. I have Alabaster, though. I'll yell back, I got Alabaster! You just get everyone else!
I look at Gabriel and say, "Can you do that, please? I gotta
Yeah.
make a path."
Everybody,
And
let's move.
we run.
Stay in the group. Persuasion. Nope.
I mean, there is literally danger around us. I think a 7 would suffice.
I rolled 2 natural 20s beforehand. I feel like this is payback.
What's that, I'll find it. Just keep going.
Yeah, what did the people do?
Okay, hold on. I was trying to work up a thing here. So our first set of roll was Sal got a 22, right? And then
For nature.
who rolled our persuasion?
That
Me.
would be Gabriel with a 7.
7. So as Ilwarin is blazing this path.
Does he? Quick question. Does he get advantage because there were literal like growls and stuff going on behind us?
That's a great.
Well, so you're trying to alleviate like you're trying to speak through the panic. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of you need.
All right.
No.
I was just asking.
Got it.
So as you are running through the woods, blazing a path, you do start to notice a villager fall behind, and one of these things pounce on him and just start ripping him apart.
What are
Does
these
he
things?
now get advantage?
Yeah. And next, what do these things look like as we see them eat a person?
What's the key combination for the pop-up presence for the image?
How do I pop up, or can I not?
It's not pop out. Right click, maybe? You mean, like, display an image?
Yeah. How do I?
Like make it show to everyone.
Or you
I
can
don't think
just
you could.
zoom in really far. I don't know.
I can't see it.
Configure controls.
Show image to player. Without a module, right-click the actor, choose either View Character Artwork or View Token Artwork. Once the artwork appears, you can click Show Players in the upper right.
You can what?
You can right-click. So once the art window appears, you can click Show Players in the upper right. So right-click the actor, choose either View Character Artwork or View Token Artwork. And then once the artwork appears, you can click Show Players in the
View
upper right.
character artwork. Show players.
Yeah, there we go.
Is that it?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what's chasing you, and those are just the babies.
They are very big for babies, or is that a bonsai tree?
It's probably the picture of what the adult is.
Yeah, that
This
makes
is
more
one of the
sense.
creatures that has 3 versions, but only 1 photo.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because if that's not a bonsai tree, that's a very big creature for a baby.
Well, we're out of here.
Yes,
Get
we
it?
are.
They get it? Because they're whelps.
So
Yes.
yes,
I didn't hear the first word, and I'm glad I didn't.
you lose a villager and some of the loot that they were carrying. As you continue through the woods, the forest, the foliage starts to change. Warren, do another check.
Yep.
And it's her
So
favorite terrain,
that's-
so I guess you get advantage or something like that, or
I mean, I can't get
you
lost.
can't get lost. All right.
Even when engaging. While tracking creatures, you also learn exact number, size, and how long ago they passed the area. Difficult terrain doesn't slow my group's travel. Oh wait, when you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to your favorite terrain, your bonus proficiency is doubled if you're using a skill that you're proficient in. So I am proficient in nature.
All right.
So how would I...
So you get more proficient, right?
Do I make it expertise then, or what?
Just roll and then add your proficiency again. So just
I made it expertise, so it's a +7.
yeah.
There you go.
So yeah, you very easily find, the right way through the less dense brush, right over the log,
Mm-hmm.
under the bush, whatever. And then
Yep.
Gabriel do another check to try to lead these people through the path that we're blazing here. 10.
Better than the last.
A bit more persuasive.
You lose 2
I'm
more
off.
villagers and another percentage of the loot.
I'm off my game as we are being chased by things I've
An
never seen.
entire family has been destroyed. Husband, wife, and child just dead.
Oh, I also remember another quote I want to post up.
What did you post here?
The Velociraptor scene where they're chasing through the long grass.
Oh, yeah, basically. All right, in the distance, Sherry, do perception check. Do the thing. Do a dollar a daisy.
Can I do a perception check as well, or no?
Each of
Do
you's
some
getting
perception far ahead.
each of you's getting
Oh,
a
okay.
thing.
I'm running.
Yeah, you're definitely face first in the wind. All right, everyone make their checks, their nature and performance.
Another one?
Whatever. Yep.
Much better this time.
There you go.
All right, this time you do gain a little ground. One of them almost got a villager, but like it's that like thing in the movie where like it's jumping towards it and the villager ducks under a fallen tree and it just crashes right into the tree. Right? It's like right there, just skinning your fucking teeth. As you continue running forward, and Sherry's scouting out ahead looking for the freaking way. Do a roll, Sherry. Perception.
Perception. Yes. Yes, slightly better.
You're still definitely following the wind. And there is an unnatural, not unnatural like otherworldly or horrible, just like this is not the smell of forest. You can't pick what it is just yet.
Yeah.
But if it's not the
slow
forest,
down. I slow down a little bit just to catch up with Illowin, so that way I don't actually get lost in the forest with a bunch of things attacking us.
yeah, that'd be smart.
So, yeah. No, I'm not 500 feet ahead in the wrong direction.
All right, do our leading checks again.
They're rolling so well with these.
Right?
It's only 21 or 22 so far.
Oof.
Yeah,
Gabriel, you just don't care about these villagers, do you?
I'm trying, my man.
Gabriel, on the other hand.
I'm over here with like anything.
Illawarren is blazing the pathest of paths, but that path is also letting these creatures creep up a little bit faster too, and they managed to get a hold of what appeared to have been a beggar, but he was holding a literal bag of coin from the loot.
Yeah,
Sherry, lead the way.
I lead my way further away from those things. Yes.
24. You pick up the scent. You know what this is. This is the smell of burning coal. This is definitely a smell of civilization. And you can actually kind of see ahead. You think you see the forest getting less dense in a particular direction, and you point this out to Ilawarin, who's going to do the next round of checks.
And another one.
And another one.
Oh,
Another
wow,
one bites
only
the
a
dust.
13.
Another one bites the dust. And another one gone.
16.
Another one gone.
Sorry, advantage on the nature check because you have a direction to go now.
Oh, okay.
My
So
bad.
I'll just roll again.
Yep.
And even worse.
Okay, well, still only a 13. So you pick out, that's definitely, the brush is definitely going to get thinner in that way, but there's also like a wall of brush kind of separating it. Because you know how like, the brush around like an open field would be a little thicker because it gets more light, whereas
Yeah.
in the forest it's a little less dense. So you poke a hole through, but in trying to clamber through the hole, you do lose another villager. Although they were led very nicely this time, though. All right, Sherry, do the thing.
Yes. I shall lead the way and be the furthest from danger.
Sherry, you actually see the light in the distance. You know where this settlement of hopefully people is, and you point the way forward as you give Thal a general direction. No advantage this time though, but you now have a destination. You think.
Nice. I'll roll normal. Nah, 20, baby. No advantage needed.
Just full on ranger bullshit, just leaping and hopping, and
27.
you
It's
pull
alright.
back one branch and it whips back and knocks out a whole bush, like just blazing that path. Hopefully Gabriel can lead them through the path.
Probably not. Nope.
Yeah, 12 is still alright. It's not bad. It's not bad.
The creatures do get hung up on the thick sort of transition of brush between here and this now more open area. So you don't lose a villager this time, but barely by the skin of your teeth. One of them gets like a scratch across their back, but it just encourages them to run just a little bit faster. So one of them does get injured. Hold on. Do the thing. Do the thing. There we go. One of them gets injured. And I think Sherry was carrying that guy. We're not going too accurate here. You're just running through a field. So last round of checks. Sherry, which way we going?
To hope.
Ooh.
Sherry, you notice an actual path. You're not like on it, but you see where a path is, and it looks like it might go to this settlement in the distance. Thal, get us to that path.
Do I get advantages this time?
Nope.
Okay. 21.
21. Blazing trail on forward, and hopefully Gabriel can follow suit.
Probably not.
11. That villager had that extra little boost of speed, but it was temporary. And you lose another villager as well.
Another one bites the dust.
Do. Oh
I
god,
do
the
not have any
scaling.
tokens.
Hold on, I gotta fix that. Why the who scale bad configure grid that map numbers.
Is black again. I do not own any tokens with vision on this scene.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay.
How about now?
Still nothing.
Really, you're on the scene.
I might refresh. Yeah, I'll just reload my thing. Let me see if that fixes it.
I see it.
One
Oh god, the scaling is very off.
Yeah, it is.
It's season now.
Okay. So you find you find the road, leading your villagers up the road. You come to a very large gatehouse to a walled city. It's much bigger than you thought it was, with lit coal burning iron sort of. It's like a metal stake with like a basket on top, like a metal basket, and then there's like coal in it burning. You know what I mean? Those kind of standing torch brazier type deals. As you come running up. Oh god, it's gonna roll all of them. And of course the randomization shit's not working because, you know, fuck me.
Of course it's not. Why would it?
I don't like seeing the thing. Okay. So, you know, just imagine that they're all their own unique individuals, but you see two gnomes, ground level, coming out of the palisades, holding these very cumbersome looking contraptions you have never seen before, as well as a whole host of guards up on the, you know, upper walls. And they start issuing you in, like, you know, ushering you in, like, come on, let's go. You know, and start bringing you all into the main, like, area of the gate.
Works
All
for
right.
me.
Works for us.
And as the last sets of villagers come in with you, you see them just start spraying fire, creating a wall of flame between you and these creatures. As you hear these multiple thunderous cracking booms and this smell, this burning smell you've never smelled before, as some of these creatures drop and shriek and start turning and running away. They lead you into the gate area, but the palisade on the far end, on the interior end, is still closed. And as you all get led in, and the guards, you know, you and all the villagers get led, the guards come up behind you, and the palisade gates close, and you're in there, locked in between the two sets of palisades with these two guards. And on the interior of the city side, you see this dwarf come out. He looks a little older, right? Starting to get some gray in his beard. He says, "Welcome to Athelhem."
So is it me or? Ooh.
Welcome to Athelhem. What in the fuck possessed you to travel at night in Leipzig territory? Or loop switch. I can't pronounce the name of this fucking thing. I'm gonna type it. Look at that. L-U-P-I-L-I. Okay. Whatever the fuck that thing is, territory. Lip dick. I don't know. I put it in the thread. L-U-P-I-L-I-S-K.
Lupalisk?
Lupalisk?
Lupalisk.
Lupalisk?
Yep.
Yep.
Loopstick?
Like a basilisk.
Okay. What,
Lupalisk.
what in the fuck possessed you to travel at night in Lupalisk territory?
I shoulder Alabaster, which we have tied up. And I go, this fucker brought us here. Magically, somehow.
He brought you here from where? From
Hey,
Ostian?
Rune.
From the Conclave?
Waterdeep.
The fuck is a Waterdeep?
It's like not shallow.
He just gives you this look, like
And I'm trying
It's
to
on
catch.
the Sword Coast.
I'm not familiar with this.
Sword Coast. South of Neverwinter.
The Castellanian province?
I've never heard of a Castellanians. Look, I've traveled a lot in my life, and I've never heard of an Altenheim or a Castellanian or whatever you're talking about either. So,
So you're travelers. Those people with you don't look like travelers. They look like very confused and upset peasants. As you see, some of them are crying as loved ones have died on the way here.
I pull out a little sheet of paper and I take my finger and I write out my full name and I put traveling shoes salesman and I hand it to him as a business card. My name is Sherry. I am a traveling salesperson, and I went to my Triumph voice. Sorry. I'm a traveling shoe salesman. It's glad to meet you. I see your boots could be in use of a new trim.
He looks at the other members of the party.
After I do a real quick head count to see him, it appears we have, as the gentleman who brought us here accidentally explained, changed dimensions or something. He made a mishap and brought a whole city block with him, and we ended up in the field where we promptly started getting chased by those things that you said were loopless.
Loopless, yes. Another dimension.
You're back being called.
We're all very confused, trying to figure out what happened exactly. Our best course is certainly to question him for answers as to how we got here.
So, let me get this straight. You are travelers and a shoe salesman and some peasants from another dimension with a thief, I imagine?
Yes. This bastard, actually stole, and I'll hold up the pair of shoes, my best pair of shoes, and some other ones I've been prototyping.
So is that why there's a peasant holding what looks like a very nice painting? And is that a platinum frame?
Yes. It's very confusing to us.
I'm a night guard. This is above my pay grade. You will submit to search and be brought to someone to deal with this bullshit, or we'll let you back out into the wilderness.
Okay.
We cool with that?
Yes.
Anyone else?
I don't see another choice here.
This one stays cooped up and restrained.
I get it. He's a thief. Well, treat him as a thief.
I would like to interrogate him on our own behalf. And hopefully pull out some more information about what the fuck is going on.
He claps his hands and a bunch more guards come out with like tables and chairs and some lights. The palisade opens and they start like searching people. They take the thief and they put him in proper shackles and they literally shackle him to the wall. Like he's not going anywhere.
Good. And I will submit to search easily.
And this is literally as far as I planned, because I thought we'd be spending a good hour getting like other people's character sheets in order.
All fair, man.
So this is as far as I got. I don't even have like I made the city gate while you were running.
All right, back.
Back.
Someone want to tell Thal what happened while he was gone?
Yeah. We're getting searched by guards. We made it in, all that stuff, and we convinced them we're from a different dimension. They're very confused. He says, "This isn't my job, so just submit to search, and we'll worry about it later." And then that's all Nex really had planned.
And the thief is like put in proper shackles. You got your rope back.
Nice.
He's literally attached to the wall. Like he's not going anywhere. I honestly thought, because not everyone had their sheets done, so I thought we'd have like a good hour of like getting Frusty handled, maybe getting Alignus handled.
So Gene was Alignus was going to run another game. Yeah, Gene. And he's like sitting there with people at session 0, like, "Oh, I'm not sure what you guys want to roll." Or in like 20 minutes, I already had a whole character set up on just because Foundry and fucking Forge, or not Forge, Platinum. Yeah. So I was just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm a cat person. Forgot what I chose. Oh, I'm a rogue with no dex. I'm just the mastermind.
So welcome to the world of
Yeah.
Grim Hollow.
Yes.
Thank
This is
you.
gonna be fun.
Just how can I make you see this? How can I make you see the monster? I want you to see what you're up against here.
Show it to players or what?
I want you to see the Lupalisk.
Yeah, you could click the three dots next to the red X, and you could just click show to players.
Show to players.
Or I guess you. Oh yeah, it's in the creatures list now.
Yeah, it's in the creatures list now. So
We
I mean,
can only see Lupulus Whelp.
yeah, the whelps are what I had, and they're.
I mean, we can't see stats.
Oh, you can't see.
I just opened stream for this purpose and this purpose only.
If you wanted to, you'd have to go right-click it, configure permissions, and then put everyone as like limited or observer.
So the bite isn't crazy, right? It's a +4 to hit. It's an average of 7 damage. It's piercing. I'm sorry, it's an average of 7 piercing damage and an average of 5 poison damage. And the target creature has to make a con save or become poisoned and restrained while poisoned in this way. The creature has to repeat the save. If it succeeds, it ends. And if it fails, they become petrified for 24 hours. And that's the baby.
God damn.
Mommy and daddy are worse.
It's a one-bite paralyzation.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Even a basilisk is like, oh, it takes 3 turns and 3 fails to turn you into a petrified thing.
It is. Well, it's only for 24 hours. The basilisk kills you.
What it actually says is for petrification, you make the original save, and then you next turn you have another chance. If you fail that one, you're just paralyzed. I think.
Okay, so it's a 2 save, paralyzed 1 day.
Yeah, but I think the first one's paralyzed, and then if you fail again, you're petrified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They're fun. Because, like, they're a CR1, but, like, you bite and you're paralyzed and you're fucked now. Like,
were you expecting us to win against the thief?
Meh.
He was just kind of, whatever.
It was 50-50. Part of me thought you'd murder him. Part of me thought he'd get away. Capturing is always a possibility.
But you did want to at least have one action.
Yeah. I just wasn't expecting you to paralyze the bastard. I thought he was gonna, like...
Hi, I'm cleric. I do support stuff, as I said beforehand.
He's a master thief. His wisdom isn't horrible. And you're only level 3.
Honestly, that clutch old person enabled me to get 3 fucking crits. Can you imagine if I actually had things that dealt damage?
Yeah, he'd be done.
I guess I could have used spear, but my spear is for throwing. I could have used short sword.
Or just punch the shit out of him. You are a monk.
I did. But my punches do 1d4. My short sword does the exact same thing, but it's 1d... Oh, yeah, but I don't have flurry of blows.
Your flurry of blows is unarmed. So that...
Yeah.
Which is why I was just kept trying to improve Darethor's punching potential, because then you just punch a lot.
Yeah. Alright. No, it was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Running is, a sound strategy in this world.
I mean, when you send 30 of a unit, I don't even care if it's like CR1-8. We can't handle that.
So, like, if he had gotten away, or if you would down him instantly, I was gonna, like, have a few of them trickle in to give you some kind of combat. But this just seemed like the right call.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you get caught up in the combat and then I throw more in, it's like, at what point are you all paralyzed and fucked? And then it's just over.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, this is the first session. And, I'm going to have more stuff prepared for next time. Hopefully. Probably. I think.
Awesome.
Hopefully more people show up, you know.
That'd be nice.
But I'm gonna do a raid here. Who am I gonna raid?
When are we thinking of
Everyone has
playing
really
that?
long names I don't want to type. Okay.
The 24th. Next week is me wrapping it up for
Okay.
you guys.
So I hate to say this, but I will not be here the 24th. I'm going to my grandfather's 80th birthday.
Ah,
That's
Well,
fair.
he only turns 80 once.
Exactly.
So have fun, guys.